I'm not sure if his area boys and his killers were down there. God knows what would have happened if I went down there. He gets some random number that's supposed to be like his ID number. And then he goes, what's the bid now? My bank lady says, are you okay, Regina? I said, yes. She goes, you never take this much money out. I said, yes, for business. She goes, are you sure? I said, yeah. So.
Tell the story.
I'm in my house in Atlanta. And my daughter goes to school.
The scam capital of the world.
But is it?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard that.
Ah, yeah.
You see, that's if I had known that, I didn't know that. If I'd known that, I'd have been a bit more cautious. So this day, my daughter had gone to school. I was traveling for work quite a lot. And so I was traveling that same day. She goes to school and her shower head couldn't turn up for whatever reason, right? So the water just kept coming out. So I think the shower head was broken. So my flight is like a couple hours after she left, and this is all last minute. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna find somebody? So I called her cousin, Esmond, who lives like the next subdivision. And he was like, oh, I don't know anybody, and he too was traveling. So I'm sitting down on my bed, I think I was packing, and watching CNN. And this commercial comes on a company called Thumbtack.
Thumbtack, yeah.
Where you can find handyman, you can find anything you want, barber, whatever, on Thumbtack. So I said, oh, fabulous. I download Thumbtack immediately, go on there, find Plumber, and it said he'll be there in 45 minutes. How quick? I said, okay. This guy comes, he's wearing a Georgia Tech t-shirt. Again, I'm giving him too much credit because if you're wearing Georgia Tech t-shirt, you went to Georgia Tech. More than likely, right? Because they don't sell it in the shop. They don't sell it.
No, British people, I don't know.
I mean, I let my own self down a little bit because I thought I was really sharp. Anyway, so he's wearing Georgia Tech t-shirt. I let him in. I have cameras in my home. And so he came in. I let him go to my daughter's room while I was like getting myself ready, typing my last emails and stuff.
He sized you up.
He sized me up completely.
He's like, man,
so
this
he
is
comes,
money.
Yes, he comes
so you probably looked at least, you showed up looking.
No, I was so cash because I was trying to.
But your cash is money.
Well, I guess so, yeah. So he then comes to me and he's like, oh, he has to go and buy, I don't know what it was, from Home Depot. And then I said, okay, well, can you go home? And traveling. Then he starts having conversation. He's like, oh, you folks out here have money. That's what he said first. I said, no, not me. Not me. Oh. I try to downplay anything. I should have said it's my husband is away or something. And but I clearly made it seem like it's just me that lived there, my daughter, right? And then he said, oh, you guys don't know what's going on in the main world. Like, I'm a plumber. I do things like this. My brother is a construction guy, so built houses and we flip them. And then he said, oh, downtown Atlanta, everywhere, the entire area is being gentrified. So he starts showing me on his phone houses that this was before and this was after, like the whole street, they'd be doing this whole street, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you can buy the houses cheap from the council downtown and whatever it is, yeah.
Courthouse.
Courthouse, yeah. Council is London, sorry.
You don't have council in America.
Sorry. So instantly, I'm interested to see this house is just buying for cheap and flipping. And I'm like, okay.
You didn't even call me.
Baby, I didn't even think of calling. You were even all the way here. I wouldn't even call you. But the people that live next door to me, I didn't even call. So this was, I think, a Thursday. I was traveling for work. I'll come back the next day. He said the next auction was on Tuesday. I said, okay, we'll exchange numbers. He fixed Jade's bathroom. He left, right? The Tuesday came. This man didn't call me. I called him. He didn't call me. It's me. I look for trouble. He didn't call me. It's me. Let me just... I called him. I said, oh, I thought you said that Tuesday is the auction. Where is it at? He goes, oh, meet me at... He gave me some address. That this house is going on auction right now. Meet him there. And his brother is at the courthouse. I'm bidding on the house. So I drive, have my laptop in the car. I'll come back, right? So I drive to meet him. The whole street is Dusty Street in Southeast Atlanta. We can see a couple houses that they've flipped, right? That look, well, he didn't flip it. A couple houses that look like they've been, done, right? So walk into this house has no doors. The house is jacked up. The only thing I thank God for is that I didn't go in the basement because it was pitch darkness. It was pure darkness. I'm not sure if his area boys and his killers were down there. God knows what would have happened if I went down there. There was no light down there.
He wants money. He don't nothing. He's
Not trying to kill, yeah. So, so I'm like, oh yeah. Then he's like, next thing his phone rings. He goes, yeah, Marcus William. He calls 5432. He gets some random number that's supposed to be like his ID number. And then he goes, what's the bid now? This guy has caught everybody around. This is a whole like TV show going on. So the person tells us the house is 19,000, whatever. And then, so he's like, okay, so yeah, I'll get my Mexicans, they will do this place, they will do here, this house will look like this and this and this. I'm excited, I'm gonna have another house, and another one, and another one. My idea was to buy multiple of the entire street and redo them. so by the time I knew it, he goes, okay, it's 20,000 some. He gave me some number. I said, okay, well, he goes, well, he needs to have the money today, otherwise they're going to give the house to somebody else. And then he needs cash. That's first clock. I was like, cash? I mean, I can't go to my bank and ask for cash of 20,000 or whatever. That's a bit weird. And then he goes, yeah, they need cash. I said, no, I'm gonna get cashier check. I just can't do cash. I think that's gonna be funky, right? So he goes, okay, just give me 10,000 now. Let me get my Mexicans to go and start doing work on the house. He drives with me to the bank in Southeast Atlanta, and I get $10,000 cash.
Damn.
And I give it to him. Mm-hmm. He goes, okay, come the next day and get the rest of the money, right? I said, okay. He comes the next day, he tells me, oh, bad news. He drove all the way to Alpharetta. Tells me bad news. The house didn't close at 20,000, whatever. It closed at 21 and change. So that means that I need to give him my money. And his boys are not taking cash because his brother has now had to pay the court on my behalf. I'm a Lakers girl. How can this come? This sounds very familiar. His brother has had to pay the court on my behalf. Therefore, I need to give his brother's money. My thinking was, okay, I said, so where's the bill of sale if you bought the house? He goes, yeah. I'm just gonna go back. I've just been running around, see me the way I'm dressed. I'm going back right now to get the bill of sale, but I need to get the money. He drove with me to my bank. This time he's in my neighborhood in Alpharetta, right? So I go to the bank. My bank lady says, are you okay, Regina? I said, yes. She goes, you never take this much money out. I said, yes, for business. She goes, are you sure? I said, yeah. And I always chat with that girl all the time. So I wasn't trying to sit down and chat with her. I was trying to just
hurry up and go.
Hurry, because he's outside. And he's telling me he has to go and get the bill of sale, which was my only request in this life was give me the bill of sale so I can feel more comfortable. So yes, I got the money order that, yes. Yeah. As soon as I gave him that money order, while I was in the bank, he went across. There's a cake shop across. He went across, he even bought me cupcakes. He gave me cupcakes. There you go. There you go. He gave me cupcakes. Baby, as soon as he drove out, I don't even think he hit that.
He's a nice scammer.
I didn't even think he hit the lights. I didn't even think he had that Dodge car. Now, so today, if I see any Dodge, I think it's him. I'm looking for him. As soon as he hit that traffic light on Wimont Parkway, my head just clicked. Shit, this is a scam. I called him, no answer. I knew. As soon as he hit that traffic light, I said, this shit don't feel right. This is a scam. I called him, too.
But the good thing, you stopped the stuff.
The 10,000 had gone. Right. The other one was now the bank, my friend, Ehime.
Yeah.
I was calling the bank. The bank said, well, sorry, you gave him the money order, blah, blah, you can't get it back, we can't do nothing, yeah. Yes. So Ehime now said, I wasn't on Twitter, I wasn't on social media, I wasn't on anything. Ehime was on Twitter. So she wrote Bank of America on Twitter. Because I said, stop the cashier check.
Yeah, it's cashier
I've
check. Told
you that it's a scam. Right. Apparently, they don't normally stop. If you've paid it, you paid it, right? But I've just showed you how this person tried to scam me. The bank wasn't listening to me. So Ehime put it on Twitter and said, she added executive blah, blah, blah of Bank of America and told him the whole story. I got a call from Bank of America. As I've been trying to go to you guys since, this guy was trying to scam me like $28,000. I need to stop this thing. Now, if he can go, if he's bold enough to go into to go and cash that, then we can hold him. But they said they don't think he's gonna go because his face would, like, what bank will he put that, like, it's gonna show, right? He never tried to cash it. They canceled the cashier's check, so at least I got some money back. But yeah, and ever since then, everywhere I see somebody in a Dodge, like, that guy kept saying, yeah, my son is gonna have a great Christmas this year. He kept talking about
he kept
talking. laughing about his son.
So
I have his picture.
You know what, this is why I tell people, be patient.
His ID was fake.
ID was fake.
I went, of course, I was this most.
The Thumbtack.
I have the emails from Thumbtack. He called himself Marcus William. Thumbtack said the person who opened an account is not Marcus William. Wow. They have a different name. So I was trying to but Thumbtack had on their website that they vet their pros. So I said, how do you did not vet this pro? Because clearly you don't have his name right. They gave me some stupid. They don't vet plumbers and whatever. This handyman.
That's crazy. People gotta be careful.
Crazy.
Wow. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
Phew. So yeah, folks, man, you hear, you get it, you understand. Thanks for sending us those messages. If you're interested in learning more about what we do and coming in and asking us some more questions, make sure you do that. Send us some more questions.
Thank you for the questions. Thank you for sending us all these things, and please keep sending them. We're actually, it's a lot of fun, but it's good information as well,
right,
which I think that will just not only impact you, but other people.
Be sure to follow the page, subscribe, like, and see you on the next video.